This man plays golf on a plane once a day is what he must do. Then he gets in his sports car and floats around an empty New York City with his dog. He gets home on time before the sun goes down. Before entering the house, he makes sure to sprinkle a high level of alcohol to mask his and his dog's scent. The windows and doors are welded shut with thick iron doors. He was afraid that something would break in. As night falls, the city echoes with the sound of hissing. John hides in the bathtub with his dog. He holds his gun in his arms. He waited calmly for the sun to rise. Because the human race has been infected by an unknown virus. New York is an empty city with no one alive. But their one weakness is that they can't come out to feed until after the sun disappears. John is the only person he knows of who is immune to the virus. So he became the last person alive in New York City. His life has become monotonous and dull. But he spends every day fooling himself that he's still in the normal world. For years, he experimented on mutated rats. He injected his own serum into them, but it never worked. Every time he went out, he would change cars because there was no one else in the city. Then he would go to the supermarket as usual, put a bunch of dummies in the store and talk to them. After choosing the products, he would pay the cashier. Even though the cashier was also a dummy, he used the radio to broadcast a signal to the world. He said he would be waiting at the New York docks every day at 12 o'clock. If there were survivors, they could come and find him here. He also had a desk on the dockside. He's like an interviewer, waiting for strangers who might never show up. When he was done with his work, he would play an hour of golf on the Warbird before sunset. That's when John's dog spotted a deer. John immediately went after the deer with his gun. He walked down an overgrown New York street and raised his weapon.